Hey guys, welcome to I'm So Super Single. This reading is an 8-card spread meant for those of you that are completely single. And so we will look and see what messages are coming through for you, and then we'll clarify it at the end. Okay, so starting with why you are currently single. Next, we'll focus on who is coming towards you. Then we'll focus on when this person is coming towards you. Next, we'll focus on advice. All right. So, focusing first on why you are currently single. Sorry about that. He is playing a game. We have the 5 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. All right. So, I feel that you may have been being prepared for something. There's been a lot of stress or tension, maybe physically, emotionally, but whatever's going on, I feel like you need to be at peace. You need to be in a right state of mind before entering a relationship. I also kind of feel like you shouldn't be in a relationship while you're horny, because it seems like that also might be something that could cloud your judgment in regards to your choices when you have options. So I feel like, you need to be have clarity before entering a relationship, and things need to be calm in your life. And right now I feel like you could be dealing with some form of frustration, drama, or like tension. So yeah, as soon as things calm down, I feel like maybe things will be better, or you'll be better prepared to deal with a relationship, especially maybe depending on whoever is coming towards you. Now, I also feel that reasons you could be single still is because you are stuck in your comfort zone. Maybe your spirit guides have been urging you to do something different if you're trying to meet someone, or to take the initiative if you're the pursuer. And because you have not been able to get out of your comfort zone, that is one of the possibilities of you being single. I really feel that you're needing to, kind of brace yourself. I personally believe in divine timing, but, sometimes maybe there are things that you're needing to do in order to get the ball rolling. And this may be one of those situations for some of you. So, yeah, it's like, if you initiate something, then spirit will follow up. Spirit will jump in and assist you with whatever decision you make. I also feel like maybe this is just a pause or timeout. Like it's a possibility that something has already begun, or something already started between you and another person, and then right now this is some sort of resting phase. Um, it's possible that you might need to be spoon fed. It's like you can't just jump into a relationship or with this person for whatever reason. I feel like maybe you'll understand it at a later date, but because you're still in the middle of this process, it may not make sense to you. But it seems like you are in a resting phase. You need to gather your thoughts. Now, you could have had several people trying to get your attention or competing for you, and maybe now you are just like, oh, okay, well, several people have showed an interest in me, but I'm not ready to make a decision right now, but when I am, I will make a decision. And that could be a situation too where, you know, people have been trying to get your attention or reach out to you, but you're just not ready to choose. This also could be reversed, like the person coming towards you, maybe they're waiting for the right time. Like they've already seen you. They feel like in their mind they're mentally claiming you, and I know some people get offended at the word claim. I don't know why, but it's like when you see somebody that you want, you're like, oh my God, that's them. I want to be with them. That's my husband. That's my wife. That's my whatever. So I kind of feel like this is what somebody said to themselves, and so they've already mentally claimed you, but maybe they haven't taken the action towards you yet. Maybe they're getting ready to, but you know, they aren't ready just yet. But when they are, they will. I do feel too, though, that someone's spirit guide is nudging them. It's like, hey, like, you know, any minute, get up and do something. You need to do this. You need to do that. Here's another opportunity. Don't miss this one. I kind of feel like someone's spirit guides has been nudging them, but nothing has been done just yet. And again, this could be you, or it could be the person coming towards you hasn't acted out on these nudges. Okay, so let's see who is coming towards you. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So regardless of whoever's coming towards you, this person has anxiety. This person is stressed. They might be a little neurotic. That also could have something to do why this person has not approached you yet, because they know mentally they're not in the right space yet. I feel like this is the energy of someone who is going through anxiety, paranoid, second guessing themselves, living with insecurities. They also may currently be in a dark space. I really feel like whatever's going on with this person is a lot of mental stress. It's all in the mind. And so it's kind of like a mind over matter situation. And if this person can just cope mentally, if they could just mentally get it together, then, you know, they would be coming forward. This person also may suffer from some kind of anxiety where they just can't seem to overcome some sort of voices, or like voices in their head. Like they hear crazy stuff that's telling them all these negative thoughts, and I feel like they need to understand or get a grip on reality, because something's going on with them. It could be a lot of things going on in their life outside of you that they're going through. But it's a lot. I do feel like whoever's coming towards you also cannot stop thinking about you. It may be a little bit of obsession going on, and they're trying their best not to think about you, or trying not, or kind of like in denial about how they really feel about you. They've got some inner work to do. I feel like they really need to get it together. Now, also, it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could be someone that has like strong air in their chart. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They might have a little of both. Normally, I feel like this person is very confident and strategic. I feel like they are very analytical. They're probably a perfectionist. But the thing is that right now they're dealing with their shadow side, or doing some sort of shadow work. Like, they know that if they were to approach you now, it wouldn't be the best version of themselves. I feel like someone's also insecure of their appearance. I feel like someone is self-conscious about their age. Not that they're older than you, but I feel like in their mind, they feel like they're aging or something. Like something's going on with them. They, like when they look in the mirror, they're not seeing what other people see. They're seeing some sort of illusion. It's kind of like, what is that? It's called something. It's like body dysmorphia, I think. I feel like they might suffer from something like that. They're seeing something completely crazy in a mirror, and people would be like, what are you talking about? No, I don't see this, or no, I don't see that. Like, what are you talking about? I don't see what you're talking about. They might see have one mole on their face, or a little bit of acne, and they're just like, oh my God, like, I don't look good right now. I shouldn't be talking to people. I shouldn't, blah, blah, blah. So I feel like they're going through some sort of mental issues, or they're struggling mentally right now. I really feel like they're going through it. You also, that might be something that you're needing to prepare for, because this person, they might have episodes where they're like that, and you might need to be patient for this person, especially if you find this person valuable or worthy of getting to know. Then you've got to be patient, because no one is perfect, and you might have some sort of idea in your head about the perfect person. It could still be your perfect person, but they might have some flaws that you didn't expect. But I really feel like this is more so like a mental thing. Yeah. Okay, so let me check and see when. Okay, we have, for when this person's coming, we have the Ace of Wands and the Empress. So I'm getting kind of like first week of spring vibes. I feel like Aries season. So maybe even Easter. Easter might be a significant time. Let me see when Easter is, out of curiosity. Come on, phone. It's like doing the most right now. It says it is April 17th. So it's very possible that you could hear from them around Easter. But I also feel like just in general, like spring. I'm also getting something about during a time where you are feeling very creative. So something's going to be going on in your life where maybe you're going to be very focused on you and creating new things, new ideas. It's odd, but it also may have something to do with your fertility for my female viewers. So it could be happening around a time where you're very fertile. Also, if you are starting your own business, it may be during a time where you're really focused on your business. I'm getting also it may have something to do with during a time where you're really focused on yourself, especially like your physical appearance. I don't know too if your confidence has to do with a relationship, but it's possible that it is because it's very possible that you, if all the things that I've been describing about that mental stuff, it's very possible that it's you. And if so, I feel that your person is in a parallel life, or it's like you guys are going through the exact same thing. And so you know that they're coming the minute you are feeling more healthy, physically, mentally, emotionally. So if you aren't feeling your best right now, then, you know, more than likely they're going through something very similar. And especially with this particular deck of cards, does look like it's about mirroring each other. Someone being a representation of your shadow side. But I just feel like, you know, once you are feeling better about yourself around that time, then this is when you should be hearing from this person. That means because they're also feeling good about themselves. This is also indicating about like something like you are what you attract. So you might want to focus in on how you're feeling about yourself at this time. How do you feel about yourself? You don't want, if you are feeling, you know, crazy and neurotic, maybe you want to wait until you are in a better state of mind before you can focus on someone. If you're feeling extremely insecure right now, maybe you're needing to focus on loving yourself and embracing yourself. I still feel like that time frame, like it may just be some sort of phase or period that you're going through right now. But by spring, you should be feeling much better about yourself. And then it's funny too how these cards are showing the shadow energy for the timing, since the shadow energy is upright. So yeah, it is indicating that someone is not feeling their best. I feel too like there's something in regards to receiving some sort of news or message from someone. Let me look at this side too. You are needing to learn how to view things differently or view things from a different perspective. I feel like the situation right now is focusing on too many things that aren't going right, not counting your blessings. This also may have something to do with your material life, the things that you have. Maybe you're wanting to upgrade your car. Maybe you want to beautify your home. Maybe you want to go shopping and upgrade your wardrobe. So I feel that material wise, that you're needing to focus on those things too, if that's what makes you feel better. You know, if you feel much better if you go and do some things for yourself, then do it. Treat yourself, pamper yourself. Something else I'm getting. Now, the thing about age is kind of showing up for me too. Just looking at this gray hair and then like this gray energy, and then it's like, is she fertile? Is she not fertile? So I feel like those of you that are getting older, like you're definitely concerned about that. And thinking, you know, like maybe you're too old for this or too old for that. Maybe you're starting to see gray hair and you're like, oh my God, you're panicking. Like, who's going to love me with gray hair? Like, there are certain things that I feel like you need to get out of your head about, because I feel like your soulmate is going to recognize you. Your soulmate is going to love you for who you are. All the people who are insignificant in your life, those are the ones who don't care for you and, you know, have a problem with your physical appearance. And why would you want to be with that person anyway? So going back to just like recognizing yourself for, you know, who you are and embracing your imperfections, so will the person that comes along. Let me see if I could pick up anything else about timing. Okay, yeah, so Venus in your chart, you might want to look and see what house Venus is in and direct your attention to that. I feel like maybe by the time you heal that area of your birth chart, that also may have something to do with the timing. Let's say you have Venus in your second house. You know, maybe you are needing to watch your diet or eat healthier. Maybe you need to watch your finances, or something could be going on with your finances that you need to be paying attention to. Maybe something's going on with your close family members that you're needing to focus on. So anything dealing with that house, that might be what you're needing to look into. Let's say that you have Venus in the 6th house. Maybe you're needing to focus on work issues, things something dealing with your health. Maybe you're needing to get a pet. So anything dealing with matters of the 6th house, maybe that is something that you could kind of focus on and, you know, take care of that. And then by the time you're done taking care of that, that is when your love interest could come through. All right, and then we have for advice, the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, now as straight advice, I heard lose the attitude. So I don't know if you've been having an attitude with people or attitude with yourself, but that could be it. But I'm also getting something about ignore. You need to ignore, or you need to let go of. I really feel like it's some sort of insecurities that you're needing to let go of. Also maybe ignore people who you know aren't worthy. Like if you're entertaining someone that you're not truly interested in, just like let it go. Don't entertain, you know, the thought of a relationship with that person if you're not really into them. I also kind of want, I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going to pull some other meanings out. But what I'm also getting something is about embrace the suffering. If you are going through something, just kind of like embrace it and live through it, meaning like hey, you know, it is what it is. You know, I made a mistake. I did this. But it doesn't define me. I'm still growing. I'll have other opportunities. You know, just something, just kind of accept something that isn't going right in your life right now. It's not the end all be all. You know, everyone makes mistakes. Everyone feels low at some point. I feel like don't pretend that something doesn't exist. Acknowledge it, but then don't keep feeding into it. Like, try to figure out how to overcome it. I also do get here that some of you are still needing to overcome some sort of negative thinking. Like, you've been through a lot, and it's like still knowing that it isn't over. And you're like, I know I'm not, this isn't over, and I still have to keep pushing. But I'm scared. I feel like there's a need for you to just overcome those fears. You might have some sort of fear of failure. It just seems like you're afraid to deal with something that you're going through internally. And I feel like you just need to go ahead and embrace whatever that is. I still say advice is talking about letting something go. Or cut your losses. Maybe you're feeling like you invested time and energy into something or somebody, or maybe it's just something else affecting you right now. And I just feel like, hey, just cut your losses. You know, it is what it is. Maybe you just cut all your hair off and you're having a moment. Like, it'll grow back. Don't keep focusing on it. Know that, you know, things will change. I also feel like this is talking about some sort of changes. Okay, now also, there may be a need to respond to someone that you haven't responded to for whatever reason. I'm not talking about that person that you're not feeling. Unless you do want to give someone closure or need to give someone closure. But let's say this is someone that you do care about, someone that you're like, well, I would like to talk to this person. It's possible that this person has communicated to you, but you didn't respond to them. I just feel like maybe you're needing some sort of closure with them. Or so maybe you're needing to respond. If you do feel like something's medically going on, maybe you're needing to take care of that first. And then I'm going to come back around to that and get more clarity. I will say don't play the victim. If you somehow slipped into some sort of victim mentality, like, get out of there. Take responsibility for your past actions, if you haven't already. Yeah, so I feel like Four of Swords is, again, talking about some sort of healing process. I feel like you are needing to just like relax and get back centered. You do need to take a break. You do need to be prepared. Okay, I feel too like maybe someone has a secret that they need to share. Or you have a secret that you're needing to share. And this is all about preparing to share that secret. Something also could be going on between an earth sign and a fire sign. Maybe you're patiently waiting for things to come to an end between these two people. You're like, oh, they're still with that earth sign, or oh, they're still with that fire sign. I'll just wait. You know, and I kind of feel like maybe you're waiting for them to, your love interest to finish up whatever karmic contract or karmic obligation they have with someone else. And maybe you know that something's getting ready to come to an end. I do feel that you don't have to wait too much longer for something, but maybe that could be part of the situation. Also, you could be the one that is healing from an earth sign or a fire sign, and you want to make sure that you're in the right state of mind before entering a new relationship. You're like, okay, I need to make sure that I'm healed. And the other thing is that you might need to prepare for something that is taboo. It's possible that your love situation is going to be a taboo situation, and you're dealing with these soulmates, but whatever's going on, you know, it's like, I don't know, something taboo about it. Like it could be more than one person. Or it could be these two people know each other. Like your next person, maybe they were friends with your ex, or maybe it's your ex's sister, cousin, brother. You know, something taboo could be getting ready to happen. Okay, whoever is coming towards you, this person, again, I feel like they're an overthinker. Excuse me, I feel like this person is going through a lot. They have a lot on their plate. They have a lot of loose ends that they need to tie up. I don't know if it's new or if these loose ends are with you. So like if it's someone from, whether it's someone new or if it's someone from your past, it still seems like there's a lot of loose ends that need to be tied up. I also feel like this person's overwhelmed. It could be, if it is someone from the past, that you communicated with this person or initiated communication, or you were the last person to respond to them, and they are just like crazy nervous about responding back to you. They're like, I don't know what to say, blah, blah, blah. I was going to respond back a week later, and then 1 week became 2 weeks, and now it's been a year, and I'm so embarrassed. Like something's going on with them where they could have been said something and they didn't. So they're stressing because of that. I also feel like this person lets other people get into their head too much. They're too, what do you call it? They're too easily influenced, put it that way. People say something and then they're like, you don't think I should do it? No, I don't think you should. Okay, I'm not going to do it. The next person comes along, you should totally do that. Yeah, I think I should. It's like everything that people say, they're just like, they take it to heart and they like listen. It's like, where's your own voice? And I know somebody's going to be like, well, I need somebody with a backbone. That's why I say, if you feel like this person is worth it, then you got to be patient with them, because they've got their own inner struggles that they're dealing with. And then too, another way to look at this is, I still adopted this saying, everyone is you pushed out. Like, I still believe that. So whenever people come into your life, whether you like them or you don't, I still feel like it's a reflection of something that's going on within you, or it's a reflection of another side of you, or it's just something that needs to be brought to your attention. So if this person is this way and they seem like they believe everything that people say, then what would that be saying about you? Like, ask, why would you attract somebody like that? Or what is it that you need to understand by that type of attraction or connection? So use it as an opportunity to learn. Again, I am getting like the lack of confidence. This person also feels haunted, that they might literally be haunted by spirits, like spirits are always bothering them. So they could have some sort of ability. This person also needs to know how to say no or stand up to other people. This person needs to get over their fears of change. Someone doesn't like to change. They like to stay the same. They're very uncomfortable with change. And I also feel that if this is a relationship where it broke up because of long distance, I feel like this person has a fear of flying and they need to get over that. Or they need to find another way to come visit you. This person also is maybe slow to come forward because they are in a process of letting go of maybe a past relationship, or they're just in a process of letting go of something going on in their life. It's a big change they're going through. For a female, definitely could be menopause. Even if it's early menopause, I'm not saying that somebody is like 60, 70, although everybody need love. But someone could be going through some sort of early menopause. A guy could be going through midlife crisis. Someone maybe lost their job and has to start over, or someone is in a process of relocating and just has a lot going on. I just feel like this person has a lot going on. Whoever's coming towards you, they're a very busy person. They're probably always busy, matter of fact. And these are going to be issues that probably keep popping up in the relationship themes of saying no, putting their foot down, overthinking. Yeah. But it does seem like something keeps telling them to approach you or to respond to you, and they're stressing. Somebody does kind of feel like they don't look like what they used to. Maybe a guy used to be ripped and now he's like kind of skinny. He's like self-conscious of that. Timing, again, like I said, has to do with healing. and becoming more centered. Someone needs to get themselves back in order or back in alignment. Things are off right now. There also could be something going on with family or those fertility issues. I feel too like there's something going on emotional with somebody. They're needing to put their emotions in check. I feel like someone is dealing with some form of paranoia, anxiety. I feel like moderation is also something's going on where something was very imbalanced or very unhealthy. And now someone is trying to or needing to moderate whatever was imbalanced in their life. And then with the whole physical situation, like materialism, I don't know if someone had been spending too much, wasting their money, I feel like something was wasted. And now this is about just healing and fixing things. So around the time someone feels more stable or has a sense of security in their life is having to do with the timing again. There's a need to stabilize something. Something also may be going on with someone's mother or baby's mother. All right, let's look at this Five of Pentacles. If you are a black sheep or something, you might have to just be okay with that. Stop worrying about pleasing other people. If you need to ask for help from somebody, then ask for help. If there's something that you're in need of, I feel like you need to speak up about it. And I'm not really sure what that has to do with your love life, but it's kind of indicating that you're in need of something. I will say, you know how as a female, it's like, I don't need a man. It's like after some healing has taken place and you're ready to, share your life with someone. Maybe you don't need someone in the sense of like taking care of you, but if your heart and soul wants a companion, then that can become like a necessity. So I do feel like, to an extent, you don't want to say like, oh, I need, I feel like that's more so viewing it as, because in the past, how women were codependent on men to take care of them and do things for them. I feel like it's more so about, okay, now you've evolved from that. Like, as a whole, women have proven that they can take care of themselves, that they can do this, all of that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, like, even if you're not a religious person, you always think about how, Adam and Eve, point being that God was like, saw that man was lonely. So it's like, okay, here's somebody for you. So I feel like it's human nature to eventually want a companion, or feel like you need one. If you look at movies like, what was that with Tom Hanks, and he turned the volleyball into a person, like Wilson called him Wilson. That was so emotional. Oh my God, that was so sad. um and you think about, what's that movie with Will Smith, and it's just him and his dog, stuff like that. It's just like, okay, if it was your choice, would you at some point you do want a companion? So I kind of feel like maybe this may be pertaining to something like that. I also feel that if someone's been holding on to a grudge, there needs to be a reconciliation. Not necessarily saying that you need to reconcile with someone who hurt you in the past. Just like heal yourself so that you can have room in your heart for someone else, because right now there could be too much anger, hatred, sadness in the heart, and it's just like, hey, let that go so that you can have room for love. But it really kind of looks like someone is needing to ask for help. It's like you aren't getting attention, or there's something that needs attention in your life and it's being ignored. I mean, I even feel that a broken heart, people do die from broken hearts. Usually the elderly, but even if you're, young or middle age and you have a broken heart that you haven't healed from, I personally believe that it can take a toll on your physical body. Like, it can manifest as, physical ailments. And this definitely could be something that's going on with you. Yeah. So there's something unhealthy going on, or something something is manifesting in ways that you don't want it to. And I just feel like in the meantime, like, these are the things that you're needing to focus on. Yeah. So let me go ahead and make sure that that is all that I am getting. I'm hearing Looney Tunes, but I really kind of feel like that is going back to the whole mental state thing, where someone maybe feels like a lunatic, or they feel kind of crazy. I do feel like maybe that is just something that's going on emotionally. I feel like someone also needs to heal from abandonment issues. or it's like someone is always in defense or waiting to be abandoned, waiting to be hurt. And it's like, hey, let your guards down, let your defenses down. Try to open up to the possibilities of, well, what if, that's not the case? What if this is the one? Just kind of be more optimistic about potential love interests. Because it does also look like someone is always kind of in defense, like, oh, I know I'm about to suffer or go through some sort of loss. Yeah. All right, so hopefully this has helped, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.